Welcome back to Whitt Acres. Today we're getting in the pond. It is finally warmed up enough that the ice has melted on the duck pond, and we're going to be getting inside to set all the concrete block that we have left over. Thanks, Rooster. We're not going to be getting in the koi pond here. Huh, pup. We're going to be putting the waders on so we can get into the duck pond. Now it is Christmas, so Merry Christmas to everybody, but it is also a nice day, so we're going to try and get something done. Got all the animals just relaxing today. And all the ice on the duck pond is pretty much melted, just a little bit left over, so we can actually get in there and start placing some block. Now we might end up rearranging some of the block that we placed in there already, but I want to get in there and actually get some block placed around the depth gauge so it stops blowing over in the wind. So we're going to move the depth gauge over from the edge a little bit more in the open water and get some block placed around it. But as you can see, the water is coming up. It's already coming up on this shelf, and it's pretty much covered that bridge going over to the island. The water is connected, which is good to see here, but I want to try and get some more structure placed in the pond before the water comes up any higher. And we are expecting some more rain tonight, so I want to try and get this done today. Look at that sun coming out. Gorgeous. Why do I have chickens out though? That is not as gorgeous, ladies. How'd you get outside? You sneaking through the gate. You got one chicken outside and the other two trying to figure out how she got there. You birds. What you doing, pup? You hunting, bud? Good, make it safe. I hear ya. I'm not moving all that stuff today. But we are going to be getting in the pond and getting some block moved. Now I also picked up some bentonite clay to spread on the dam, but they only had 4 bags, so I think we're going to go ahead and spread that out today before we get this rain. And then I told them to order some more for next week so I can try and finish off this dam. I'm hoping I'll be able to get this side of the dam done over to the corner. And then I'm thinking it might take 6 more 50-pound bags to make it all the way to the green. And when I pick up the bentonite, if the water isn't frozen yet, I'll pick up some more lime and I can get that spread in the water too to try and get it to clear up before the birds get back in. But nothing too serious today, but I am excited to get these waders on. Was that you in the pond, Mumbles? Took a big flap to get you out. Echo, do your hunting quietly. You pup. Alright, let's try the waders out. Fits, pup. I think we're ready. Careful, pup. We're in it. Oh, it's tight. Tight. Hump up. Like an iceberg. Pretty good, pup. I think that's good. Hump up. These worked perfect. Alright, I think I had enough leftover block here to get that stable. I don't think I need to steal any from the Coliseum structure. I was kind of stacking blind under there, so hopefully we got it sturdy enough so the wind doesn't blow it over again. But I'm pretty happy with that right there. That's going to add a little bit more structure out there in the open water. And I still have some more plans here for structure before the pond fills up all the way. But even though it's sunny right now, we are expecting more rain. So I wanted to do some work in the deep end there so I didn't have to do it if it got too full. So hopefully we can get the water filled up past the majority of the structure before that gets blown over in the wind again. Now to bring any of the bigger structure like the stumps I want to put out here, I'm going to have to wait until the ground freezes or dries up some more. So we're going to have to hold off on that, but I would like to spread that bentonite clay that I got. Even if I can only do this part of the dam, I'd like to get it started. But I'm going to go ahead and get these waders off first, and they ended up working perfectly, so thank you so much for sending these in. Unfortunately, we did have a leak in the left glove here, so I don't know if we can patch that with some goo or not, but the right glove worked just fine, so we were able to get it done. Pup. Did you find it yet? Come on. Hey ladies, someone stopped by today. Some extra help. We just need to grab a wagon. Be nice, Maverick. These are my chickens. Yeah, no chasing birds. Mambos, what are you doing over in the pasture? Hey girl, you hanging out getting some greens. Good. Everybody having a good Christmas? Good to see, Dabbles. Watch out, chickens. Beep, beep. Scoot, scoot. Coming through. I need this wagon here so I can get the clay. Good job, roosters. Maverick. Straight up to see the goats. Come on, Mav, we're working. Dizzy, I don't really need you for this project. We're gonna be down by the pond. Thanks, though. Come on, Mav. Coming in hot. Good boy. Pup, we got some extra help. Everybody stay inside. I'll get you some lunch here in a little bit. Try and get this project wrapped up here on the pond. Pups. Maverick. Well, that actually went a lot further than I thought it would. 4 bags actually covered pretty much the whole dam. And I am planning on getting 6 more bags, so I'm actually going to put it on thicker, but I wanted to actually take it all the way across the dam here first. And that way, whenever the rain comes, it can all actually stick to the dam here. Doing mumbles. Hanging out at the pond. You pretty bird. But we made some progress today out here at the pond. I wasn't planning on doing too much today, but with the ice off the pond and the weather warmed up, I wanted to get in there and get that depth gauge stood back up. And before the pond gets too full, I wanted to get this bentonite clay down. Like I said, I still have more to put down, but I wanted to get this started. And they only had 4 bags to buy. Mav, what are you doing? But all right, I think that's gonna be all for this one. Come here, pup. Sit, eat. All right, guys, that's gonna be all for this one. If you want to keep following along with everything here at Whitt Acres, make sure to subscribe down below. Hit that like button before you leave, and you can see me and Echo on the next one. Thanks for watching, and Merry Christmas. Huh, pups, come on. I hear ya. I hear ya.